here once again. This is Chris Gotti Lorenzo, and you're watching Giving Them the Business. And my partner, Don Dinero Kebola, he's not with me, but he's always with me. If you understand that, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Don Dinero. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. He's on a little tour right now, running around with the Latin community for his Latin artists and helping them out and helping himself as well. As you know, he's dropping projects always. So I wanted to just get started by saying thank you for sharing, subscribing. Keep this thing going. Giving Them the Business. We're going to keep bringing in you these great interviews, these great perspectives on business and help you out. And today will be no different than the one, the only Oue Whop, my man.
Wow, what's good? What's good?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? First, tell everybody again where you from, and you know we're gonna get into all these different things that we got started together.
Right. I'm based out in New Orleans, man. But lately I've been for the past few years I've been living in Houston, so that's like my second home right now.
Houston and New Orleans, I know a lot of people they go back and forth from Houston to New Orleans. That's right. You know, shout out my people out in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Cess 45. That's 45, my people. Yeah, that's people right there. In Houston, you know, that's the whole Rap-A-Lot family.
Right. So, been showing mad love in Houston, man.
Believe that. So, what brings you out to Vegas? We're in Vegas right now. So, what brings you out to Vegas?
We really came out here, man, to do the concert with Future.
Ah, that's right.
That they were putting out there, man. I was able to get on stage,
yeah.
Get on stage to perform, man. And, you know, that shit turned out all right.
Yeah, that was crazy. I pulled up over there. You know, shout out Future. Happy belated, you know what I'm saying? All good. Great turnout. Everyone showed up. The police just gave me too much vibes. You know, they don't fuck with us over there. You know, they don't fuck with this culture of ours.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? As soon as we doing something that's urban, that's hip-hop, the police is so strong and the harassment that goes on is crazy. Even I got harassed that night.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out Demetrius. He seen it. I was about to really turn up on the police. My niece, Ricky.
Ricky, yeah.
And she's with me. She started talking. I turned to her. I said, Ricky, you said enough word, we going to jail because I'm going to fuck that nigga up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then everything kind of, yo, don't do it, dude, because he was talking reckless from out the door just for no reason. I'm the most respectful dude you might meet, so.
Right.
But you're not going to talk to me any old way. And he's a young cop, you know what I mean? It's like that's even more disrespectful for me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was a good night. Turned out good.
Yeah, it turned out good, man.
Yeah, seen French. I seen a bunch of artists there. They had everybody out there.
Yeah, I got to talk to French, man. Sway Lee.
Yeah.
I hollered at YG, man. It was a bunch of niggas up there, man.
So you are an independent artist coming out of New Orleans, but the way Houston. Now right. You out of Houston, but from New Orleans originally. So I'm going to always say New Orleans. But so what's that grind looking like for an independent artist coming from out of Houston?
Hard work, man. I mean, you know, this shit ain't easy. It ain't, you know, it ain't cheap. It don't happen overnight, you hear me? So it's like, you know,
I'm glad you said it ain't cheap.
Yeah, it ain't cheap, man. This shit is not cheap. But, you know, the hard work, the dedication, man, and what made shit easy on me, you know, I ain't just doing it by myself, man. Shout out Dex Diamond and Mel Skrilla.
Yeah.
You know, man, that's been working with me hand in hand. And, you know, I got Demetrius, you know, part for as a business side. And,
yeah.
I mean, shit been moving in the right direction, man. We done partner with Adventure Music, man.
Yes, Adventure Music, you know, and Mel and Dex has been hands-on with you. So you got two of the best dudes with you right there. I know for sure from a lot of different perspectives based on what you want to do. But what led to this journey to get to Adventure Music?
It's like you know, most of the time, man, you get people and put teams around you that they believe in you because of their job, but it's like with Mel and Dex, man, it's like outside of their job, man, like they rep the brand, they repping Oue Whop, man. It's like, it's hard to build them type of relationships and buying with people that's around you, man. And, you know, they were just telling me, man, I was dealing with, you know, not to bash nobody, you know, platforms and none of that, but I was dealing with United Masters, and it was like a bunch of little problems trying to get in touch with them and waiting on emails and things. And Dex was like, man, you know what? My man Chris Gotti, man, he got this music thing going on with Adventures.
You know, I don't bash platforms either. I shout out Steve Stout. That's my brother.
Yeah.
So he got United Masters. He did an amazing job.
Yeah, amazing job, man.
But the reality is, the difference is, let's say, is we are still human.
Right.
We're not all digital,
Right.
and they are digital.
Right.
So what that means is when you reach out, we have a person that's responding.
That's responding.
When
ASAP.
you reach out over there, they have automated responses,
Right.
and then they have to try and figure out if you're worth it value wise, to put a person in pocket with you,
Right.
to really. And if they do, they're not more than likely going to do it. I know Dex is going to do. Dex is a monster. And we have a bunch of people on this side that will put out that's like my Dex Diamond
Right.
to help you answers, questions you have to get you answers to. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably what you experience. And
yeah, with Dex, man. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Dex is hands on like he eat. If he tell you gonna do something, man, it's gonna get done, man.
Yeah, I raised Dex. Dex is 20 plus years with me, and we can't say something we ain't gonna do.
Right.
If we gonna say it, we gonna
Dex
get it
stand
done.
on business, man.
Yeah, Dex stand on business.
Dex stand on business.
Anyone know Dex Diamond, they know what that man's about. Like, and he's hard to deal with. People have a rough time with Dex because he don't play.
He don't play. He don't take no shit, man.
Nah, he don't play, and he go hard. But that's what it take. It take that energy, like, to get things moving, and I'm pretty sure we got to witness it because we're in Vegas now. But y'all was just in like on a little tour, and y'all did something in Miami. I was shooting my movie.
Yeah, well, for the movie, pulled up by you shooting the movie. From there,
Yeah, balling.
Movie balling, man. Shout out to movie balling, man.
Shout out Lance Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson,
Safari, yeah. The movie's fire. But you pulled up there, and that's when I wish, because we made our soundtrack.
The soundtrack, right.
Yeah, see, this is the experience we give a lot of artists because I allowed them access to certain things. Like, I don't know you,
right,
but I allowed you access to come on my set.
Behind the scene, man,
everything.
Day.
You actually shoot a video
yourself. Shot a video, yeah, behind the scene.
Probably multiple videos.
At the property, man. That was love.
Yeah, again, that's what I do. If I could do it, I have no problem stopping my artists on my platform to give them that upper hand.
Right.
That experience that'll go way further, than any of these other platforms. Like I said, I don't knock any platform, but I know they don't do what I do.
Right.
So what's your, with Dex and everything, keep me abreast of what's the next moves you looking at making with Dex. What is Oue Whop want to get accomplished with a Dex Diamond or Mel Skrilla? When I hear Mel, I know he's in the studio with you.
Right. So basically, I mean, the object is like, I don't want to be known as, a rapper, man. Like, I want to be, I want that artist title, man. I'm chasing greatness, man. So right now we basically just trying to, format these records the right way to get something, at least get one I'm charting right now.
Right.
To try to get a buzz. And I got the new single that I just, basically dropped to the street was called, FMW. And matter of fact, I'm supposed to be linking with one of your cameramen, Ish, man.
Ish hot, man.
Ish live, man. One of the hardest cameramen, fast turnaround. To shoot this, the
I love hearing that because I really groom these dudes when they come with me. Ish is my right hand. He's right.
Man, it's
he's
hard
like
on
the directive
camera,
on my content. And again, from video standpoint, I started him about 8 years ago now, but I really showed him the game, opened him up to so many different things, gave him that experience, and
it's hard.
He did the work, and the work is really. I could tell everybody the same thing, but you have to be be willing to do the work, and he did the work.
Right.
So shout out to Shot by Sean. You know what I'm saying? That's great to hear that. Oh, so he created that content for you, and you love that.
Yeah, and right now he's in the process of putting a treatment together for this new album. I mean, this new single I'm about to release called Extra.
Yeah.
So we put to be linked with him in a few days. I guess after the holidays, we're gonna get with Ish and we're gonna start that process.
Did Dex talk to you about like playlists and things of that nature?
Yeah, he ran it down to me.
Yeah, because that is something you have to start getting on and making sure you get
most definitely, yeah.
I was just talking to the Audibles, these producers from out here that's really big. Shout out to Audibles, DJ and Jimmy. They came to the session and they was talking some stuff, and that's something that, again, I want independent artists to hear.
Right.
Because you're hearing it from the highest level of what you need to get done and accomplish.
Right.
And they was more in tune to saying, everyone has a budget. So let's say whatever budget you're using to move your product, they was like more of the bulk of that budget needs to be in digital marketing.
Right.
Do you feel that's what really should be?
Me personally, I do, man. I do.
So like their videos, the videos he's like it's so much more to get these videos done for very small amounts,
Yeah.
but put the rest of that budget into the digital
Into the digital marketing, yeah, because you need that to push it, man.
Yeah, and you could get into platforms
Right.
like so aside from the digital market, you could get all of those platforms that will play your record.
Right.
Because radio to me is obsolete. Do you still think you need radio today?
For as like the small city tours and things, because they the ones who really, listening to the radios and, at least you want at least something that the crowd can feed back to you with, like, as far as performing and, reacting back to you with the
I
words
know
and
artists
shit.
want that radio play, that radio love, because it's actually very tangible. It's like you could feel it immediately. You walk into a city or whatever and you hear your record, you're like, wow, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
But the reality is, you don't know who's listening today.
yeah.
They
I ain't
have-
gonna lie, man. When Dex and Mel made it happen, man, shout out 105, man, New York, man.
yeah.
Man.
Oh, Dex is a radio beast.
Just to hear that on the radio, just to hear that on, New York radio, man, it was like, man, I'm on New York radio, man. That shit was big.
Nah, that's a fact. Dex is a radio beast, so we could get radio.
Yeah.
The question is, when you get it on radio, is who's listening?
Who's listening, right?
So if I told you, if I had a platform, a playlist or something that gets, this many listens, you know exactly how many people. That today is the real difference between radio and like playlists. You know exactly who heard your record.
Right.
You get that analytics. You know exactly who heard it and where they from. You know that. Where radio, you played on terrestrial radio, it reached X amount of people, but you don't know who's actually listening at that moment when it's being played.
Right.
And that's a big thing that a lot of independent artists go through that they don't understand. Where do you want to go with your career? I heard you say you want to be this artist, but is there a route? Like, are you planning out this route? Is it just you playing it by ear? And the reason I ask these questions because there's millions of other independent artists like you. I want them to hear your plight and your story.
I mean, right now, a lot of things is unfolding in real time. I don't think I'm comfortable enough for where I'm at, where I think I need to be at in order for me to see that fall. But I just know, I want this shit to go as far as it go. And it's only going to get there, by my grind and my work, man.
Yeah.
And the team that I got around me.
No, that's no question. And then, having
the good thing about dealing with Adventures and dealing with Dex and dealing with Mel is like, they not just doing shit, man. Like it's step by step. They educate me along the way on how things going. Most artists don't get that, man.
Right.
They don't get that.
Well, we are based. Our company, Adventure Music, is based on education.
Yeah.
So I want to teach you because the more you know. There used to be a commercial when I was a kid with Charles Schwab, an investment commercial, and they said our educated consumer is our best customer.
Right.
So the more you're educated in music, I feel you ain't gonna want to be at any other platform but Adventures because we have that what you really looking for.
Right.
But if you don't know that, you might end up at DistroKid or TuneCore or United Banks, and then you find out through the work that man they ain't giving me what I really need to be where I want to be. And there's certain things you got to go through. That's it, and that's what I want. So an educated consumer is my best customer. So the more you know, it's like glue. The stickier it is to be here.
Right.
Because no other place or other platform is gonna give you that. And that's really how I designed it. I really did. I just built it out that way. So, with that being said, let's go back to the Miami experience with the movie and pulling up out there with Dex and Mel. I actually made a soundtrack while we was out there, but you was a week probably before I got to my soundtrack. I really wish you would have been there for me making the soundtrack because you would have seen how I make music. I made an incredible soundtrack.
Right.
But we still trying to see if we get you fitted in on a song or something.
They told me about that,
Yeah. But coming out to Miami and because that was the first time really being around me and meeting me. And what was that like? How did you figure, like, coming from New Orleans and getting to just meet up with me and talk with me? How'd you feel with that?
I mean, any real street nigga, man, like old heads, like yourself, legends, man, like it just,
You calling me an old head,
I'm not, I'm just, that's how we acknowledge the OGs, man. But just to get around
I'm an old head, it's all right.
To get around you, man, and me be a person that you never met or you never seen, and just the game you was giving to me and talking to me about, the situation in this music.
Yeah.
Like that was just, that was up for me.
Nah, and I felt that energy from you, like you soaking it in and listening. And I appreciate that because I do talk to a lot of artists. I give them the time, and really more than money or anything else, that time for me is everything because shit, this old head don't know how, we don't know how long we got on this place.
Right.
So my time is everything. So when I give some of my time, even like now, me interviewing you, that's really me giving you my love. Like, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do that for everybody because time is what it is. It's all about. Shit, I'm paying for the studio. That's money too. Everything is part of that time. And I just wanted to let you know that I felt that energy with you because you was really listening. And I'm telling you, you have a special way about making your music that I hear. And I was like, man, I need to figure out how we could do something. Because I know if I'm with you, like with Mel and them, they may get it. But I don't know. I'm not a producer. I just got to understand the music just watching my brother. Really.
Right.
No bullshit. No other reason. This is all because of Herb.
Right.
I sit in them studios for all them years just watching him and listening to what he's saying, and I understand it. Now, I'm not a producer. I don't mix. I don't engineer. You know what I mean? But I understand music.
Right.
I understand what he was getting done and how he was trying to accomplish it just from him talking. So I could kind of pass that on. And I hope I hit you with some jewels when I did that.
Most definitely, man. I know, in the conversations we had, man, I know most niggas, man, they have to pay for that.
Yeah.
They got to pay to get that.
Yeah. You have any music out right now?
Y'all got a lot of music, man. Matter of fact, I just, put another mixtape out up on the Adventure Music with Dex told me everything live right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's the name of the mixtape?
The name of the mixtape was called To Be Continued.
To Be Continued.
Yeah.
Part of the other thing I love to do is these kind of interviews because really it's like grooming you for future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The more you do, the more comfortable you are, the more you know what you have to sell.
Right.
This is business. This interview is for, if you taking it properly, this is business for you.
Business,
what
right.
am I selling? What is these people going to hear about me? What are they going to make these motherfuckers feel when they hear my voice and what I'm saying? That's really what you should be thinking when you do any interview. I don't care how big or small because today anything could go viral.
Right.
Like we over 1 million plus audience with Givin the Business. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Don't fuck up. Now, don't fuck up. Keep this shit moving now. And that's a big number, you know what I'm saying, to have added value for yourself.
Right.
And people knowing who you are and getting to hear your music. So where could they find it if they wanted to? Or what's your social media?
They can find it on all, social platforms at HRG_WOP. Or you can pull it up as Oue Whop, OUEWHOP, not the WAP shit like the girls be trying to spell out, man. Yeah, and I'm on all music platforms, man. Oue Whop, Apple Music.
Shit, if you in Adventures, you in JPay too.
It's on everything, yeah.
You in jails, all the jails. Shout out all the homies locked down, boy.
Yeah, free the guys, man. Free the members.
Free the guys, that's a fact. Free the guys, man. But yeah, we on JPay, so that's good. But you with JPay, your music gotta be clean.
Gotta be clean. But they had this little thing, man, I was telling Dex about that we had to pull up and look up. You upload it through them, and they let you upload, the dirty version of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A different platform?
A different platform,
You
man.
got to let me know that platform, and I'll do my investigation on it to see if it's possible for us to get them. But, man, I appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, it was a blessing, OG. It was a blessing.
Tell me if you got something else you want to say. Let's get.
Shout out to New York, man, for showing me love, man. My boy Sleep, man, the whole boss life.
Yeah.
Hollywood Bruce, man. My boy Lex. I just appreciate everybody in New York. And when I come out there, especially Mel, man, Mel gonna hold it down from every time, man.
Yeah, Mel got you, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all tap in, man, with Adventures Music.
Yeah.
Tap in with Oue Whop, man. I'm about to do big things. It's fourth quarter. Y'all be looking for me for first quarter, man. 'Cause it's going up.
I love it, man.
Shout out my team, man. Demetrius and Jinx.
Yeah, shout out Demetrius,
that's been with me from day one, who believed in me, man. And it's been full court pressure, man, ever since.
Yeah, I met Demetri in Alabama.
Yeah.
I think the club was called Ciroc.
Ciroc, yeah, that's his club.
Yeah, that's how it been. I did one of my tours over there in his club. So shout out Dimitri.
We love 100 with them dudes, man. Shout out the whole, Club Ciroc Nation movement that they got going on.
That's a fact. It's so important to have people that believe in you at all levels, man.
Right.
It don't matter. And that's why when I seen Dimitri and see what he's doing, and I told him, man, we could do everything. He actually heard my soundtrack and want to be part of that soundtrack. He's like, I want to be part of that record there. I said, so we're going to talk business because I'll give him an opportunity if he wants it.
Oh, the one who playing the studio?
Yeah.
Man, that shit hard, man.
Yeah, vibes.
That shit hard, man.
So at the end of the day, he wanna be partnered with me in it. And I was like, look, I let dudes jump in.
Right.
I paid for everything. But if you want to come in before I get started, let's do it.
Right.
You can't wait till after it's going to say I want it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So he's at the right point right now.
Yeah.
But again, I just want to thank you for coming in, man.
I appreciate you, OG,
it, you know
man.
what I mean? And again, I'm going to just sign off right now. This is Chris Gotti Lorenzo, giving him the business. My partner, Don De Niro, Oue. And yo, we here. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and we going to keep giving you them dope interviews for you. You heard?